How's it going, guys? It is Dark Ops here, and today we're going to be ranking every Call of Duty campaign. If you haven't seen my multiplayer or zombie section yet, go into the description. I'll link for both parts 1 and 2, but this is going to be focused on campaign only, so none of these Call of Duties down here have a campaign, so they're not going to be ranked. Well, they do, but I haven't played them. And Black Ops 4 is so good, it doesn't even need a campaign.
Actually, allow me to correct you.
So it's going to be all the way up here. So let's get started with Modern Warfare 3 from 2011. This campaign is a solid A. It concludes the trilogy of Modern Warfare from the original trilogy, and it does it well. I don't think there's much more you can ask for here besides more originality and more differences. But to end the story off like this was a really good idea. And honestly, I'm glad they didn't make a Modern Warfare 4 because there was nowhere they could go. So this was a great way to end off the trilogy of Modern Warfare. And it's a great campaign. I would play it again any chance I got. I have Modern Warfare 3 pulled up right now, so I probably will go back to play the campaign again, but it's a solid way to end off the trilogy. Not the best in the trilogy, but it's definitely like a great way to conclude it. Black Ops 2 is an easy peasy lemon squeezy F tier. It is the worst campaign in Call of Duty. I'm kidding. It's gonna be S tier. This campaign is just memorable for every reason, right? It has all the moments that you love. It has Mason, it has Hudson, it has Menendez. It's just a fantastic campaign. If you want a good Call of Duty campaign, play this one. It's got a great story. Everything about it is just great. And the linear choices you can make as well just add to the experience. Having some of the most choices you can make in a Call of Duty campaign, if not the most, while also doing justice to Black Ops 1. So, S tier. It's gotta be S tier. This is the best campaign in Black Ops, besides another one that will be coming up on shortly. But this is definitely one of the best in the series, hands down. Great campaign. Advanced Warfare is fucking average. It has Kevin Spacey, like whoop-de fucking do. It's just Kevin Spacey and a little bit of Korean War here and there, and that's your campaign. It's average, it has nothing special, and honestly, if I didn't play it just for Kevin Spacey, I never would have played it. It is just so average to ever average. Just forgettable average campaign. Ghost is fucking trash. I don't care what people say about this campaign. It is terrible. It focuses on Ghost, but it doesn't even focus on stealth. The whole marketing for this was supposed to be more of a stealth game, and yet you're in space with an Odin weapon in the middle of like what the fuck? This thing is like this is easily one of the worst campaigns, hands down. I don't get the love for this campaign. It's way too chaotic. The silent protagonist thing doesn't work, and it has a cliffhanger that it doesn't earn. It doesn't earn that cliffhanger, and everyone expected there to be a Ghost 2. Get out of here. Terrible campaign. Call of Duty World War II is a solid A. I definitely think it's more a little cheesy, but it's a good cheesy. It's like World War II at its finest. Well, maybe not its finest, but it's like a really good World War II campaign. And I've played it several times. I really enjoy it. I love the brothers in arms kind of feel, kind of like Finest Brothers. It's a very good storyline. So A tier, I think, is where it goes. It's definitely a little underrated. I think a lot of people shit on it for no reason. It's definitely got its moments, and it's a solid A tier. It's a solid campaign. Black Ops 1 is easy peasy S tier. The entire, like, Black Ops 1 and 2 are just some of the best campaigns you can get. Mostly because of the setting and because of the story, okay? The story and characters are phenomenal. Woods, Mason are actually incredible characters, and the storyline with Drakovich and Victor Reznov are all incredible. Easy S tier. I don't think anyone would disagree when I put the Black Ops series up here. They're just great campaigns, and I've played it hundreds of times. Just awesome campaign and 100% recommended. Fucking Black Ops 3 is a piece of shit. This campaign is without question. You know what? It's so bad. I think I could put Ghost in D just so I could put this in F. This campaign is the worst in any FPS I've ever played, and it's not even close. This thing is a fucking steaming pile of shite. It is terrible. Who thought this was a good idea? How is this a Black Ops game? This campaign is fucking trash. I'm done talking about it. Fucking awful campaign. Fucking F trash. Modern Warfare 2, on the other hand, is also S. I just have a lot of nostalgia for it. It's got a lot of moments, but also it feels like a real like Call of Duty FPS game. It feels like a real, shooter campaign. It's got crazy moments as well, but it's just a lot of nostalgia and also the fact that it's the second game in the series. and it's so action-packed. It's got a lot of good moments. No Russian is one of the most iconic missions in COD history. Just S tier campaign. And it got a remaster as well because it was so good. So love the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. World at War is a solid B, not D. It's a solid B. It's nothing I go back to, even though it is by far the most brutal campaign in the series. World at War is the most brutal campaign, and it's not even close. But other than that, it's not crazy memorable for me. Viktor Reznov is a great character, but Black Ops 1 also does him justice, so I'd rather just play Black Ops 1. And again, World at War is just so janky, and the veteran difficulty is ridiculous. So B tier is where it goes. Not a bad campaign by any means, but it's severely outdated. Cold War campaign is fucking toppity top S. This campaign is incredible. If not for the fact that it was only
4 hours.
it would probably be better than Black Ops 1. But the fact is, Cold War campaign is phenomenal. It is the only thing about this game that I go back to play too. It is one of my favorite campaigns ever. It's just so much fun. There's a lot of choice, a lot of subtle choices, but also the graphics, the setting, just overall phenomenal campaign. Cold War, for all the shit I give it, has the best campaign in COD history, right up there with Black Ops 1. Probably better than Black Ops 1 in many ways. So, Cold War, incredible campaign. It's a little underrated, I feel, but it's just phenomenal. S tier easily. Vanguard is fucking. I don't think we need to talk about this campaign, but it's
4 hours.
only spent 3 of those in flashbacks. Fucking awful campaign, trash. Modern Warfare 2 campaign is unfortunately average. And the reason is that you really don't get to do too much in this campaign. Like you go after missiles and stuff, it's just so boring. Like what are you really doing in this campaign, honestly? It's just so boring and average. It has no substance. Now the graphics are great and the cutscenes look phenomenal, but unfortunately, the story just has no plot. It has no relevance. Like, what do you do? There's missiles, like, and Graves betrays you for no reason. It's just so average. Like, ugh, I can't believe this exists. For campaign-wise, anyway. And then we have Modern Warfare 3, 2023. Oh, boy. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people think it's worse than Vanguard, which is crazy talk. A lot of people think it's worse than the Black Ops 3 campaign, which is crazy talk. Uh, I'll put it in C. I think it's pretty average, all things considered. It doesn't do anything special, but it is by far worse than Modern Warfare 2011. This campaign is just a rushed half make trying to like finish the trilogy, but not really. It's just so whatever. Yeah, it goes in average. Both of these are average. Am I gonna go back and play them? Absolutely not. So average, like they're both C tier. Modern Warfare 2019, on the other hand, after looking at the previous 2 campaigns, I think I'll put this in A just because it does a lot right and feels more special with the story. Although there's a lot of moments where it feels forced, it is definitely the best of the trilogy and it's not even close. These two have nothing on Modern Warfare 2019 campaign. So, yeah, it's a solid A tier and a great way to revive the series after the last game didn't have it,
Actually, allow me to correct.
even though it's so good it doesn't need it. But disregarding that, it's still a solid A tier and a great campaign. Infinite Warfare is probably going to go in B tier, mostly just because the gameplay is ass. The story's good, don't get me wrong, but playing through it with Infinite Warfare's gameplay just feels so bad. Like, I absolutely hate the controls, I hate the guns. It feels so bad to play through, but there's no denying the story's good. I just wish that they made it with the Modern Warfare engine, or any other engine really. I just hate the gameplay of this game. But there's no denying that the story is good. The characters are pretty memorable, but the setting and just everything else about it is pretty bad, so it's going to go in B tier. Not a great campaign, but not bad at all. COD 4 is an easy A. I'm tempted to put it in S because it's one of the most iconic in the series, but I'm not sure if I'd feel comfortable putting it right up there with Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 2, so I think I'll put it at the very tippity top of A. It launched the entire series in terms of campaign and just story goes, because that's how it kicked off the Modern Warfare trilogy. And I think it's better than Modern Warfare 3 in the campaign wise, but unfortunately, it's a little short. But other than that, it is a great campaign, and the remaster does it real justice. So COD 4 gets an A tier for me, possibly an S tier. But I'm going to have to do some thinking on that. I'm not sure if it's that good. But these both have remasters, so I could go back and play them if you guys want me to, as a revisiting of the series. But I think that's going to wrap it up. We have every campaign here. Obviously, Warzone doesn't have it. So that's every single campaign. If you disagreed, let me know which ones you would put higher or lower. And if you think Black Ops 3 isn't F tier, explain why. Because there's some people who think this campaign is good, and I just want to know why. So if you think this campaign is anything other than F tier, please explain. But other than that, this is the tier list, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, slap that like button like I slapped my table, and subscribe. We are so close to 500 subscribers. I mean Dark Operators, but you know what I mean. And leave a like as well. I really enjoy making these tier lists. I just hope you guys enjoy them as well. I don't want to make these if you guys don't enjoy them. So let me know if you want to see more tier lists in the future. But this is every single Black Ops game, every Modern Warfare game campaign. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Dark Ops, out.